Hello guys, this is Ray with RPEG Electronics. Thanks for tuning in once again. Today we have something a little bit different. We are going to be doing a series of videos on our in and on portable line. So we'll be having 2 or 3 more different portable models coming out this week, and we'll be reviewing each and every one of them. Okay, so to explain a little bit of background on this one, every single portable model, every model that we sell will have the exact same motherboard and chipset, which is the V5. Okay, so on the back of all our systems, you should see a V5 sticker. Okay, there'll be a sticker right around here, usually indicating it's V5, or you can tell just by going to the service version, and you'll see in and on KV V5 Pro. All right, so we no longer sell any of the older V3 systems because they were a little bit buggy and the processor is slower, and honestly the price difference was maybe about like $50, so it really was not worth it to import them anymore. So here I want to give you guys a demo. This one is 18.5 inches diagonal. It has a full tempered glass display cover. It's in glossy white with a rose gold background, with a rose gold body here. And on the back, you're gonna see your in and out ports. There's a piece of Velcro we put over here. You have your LAN, your internet port. You can use this as a base unit for an external touchscreen. So if you wanted to get like a taller floor stand touchscreen, you can plug in a touchscreen here, plug in the VGA, and it would act as if this was a 503 model or a V5 Pro model. Now the only thing about this is if you were to use the touchscreen port here, the internal touchscreen would become disabled. So it's one or the other. You cannot have both touchscreens going on at the same time because then you'll have a conflict. Okay, you could just VGA out as a second monitor, but that would be kind of pointless. You have your HDMI out port, and I had this question before from a lot of my viewers, and there's usually at least 2 USB 3.0 ports here. Now, in almost all of our models, the top USB port is the powered one, which will support all of your flash drives, okay, and your hard drives. The bottom USB port is non-powered, and some flash drives may work, but we recommend using the bottom one for accessories like USB keyboards or USB mouse. That will always work, okay? The top one is the one dedicated for flash drive and hard drive use. We have your audio out here for going into your RCA mixer, your optical out, and your coaxial digital out for going into your, if your receiver or mixer accepts that. Most of them do not. You might need a converter. And your record in. And today we're going to talk about this record in function on a separate video. You have your microphone in for the voice function, voice control function, and the microphone out. So note, this does not have an internal mixer, okay? None of the current models have a mixer built in. This is just a pass-through so that you can use the microphone as a voice control for if you can speak Cantonese or Mandarin to pick songs. Personally, I don't use this function at all, other than if you want to control the mic volume through here. So that would mean that you would have to go from the microphone's output to the input, and then the output here back to your amplifier. So this is kind of a pain in the ass if you're using one of our RCA microphone all-in-one units, because you would have to microphone out from here into here, then out here, back to here, and then output here to your receiver. So this is kind of pointless for the most part, just to control the mic volume, which you'll usually leave stable at the same time anyway. So now we're gonna have a look at the system. This is going to be exactly the same system as our 22-inch all-in-one. The only main difference is it's a lower profile, all right? It's about 30 degrees lower, and it's a much lighter case. This total with the hard drive is probably going to be only about maybe 8 to 10 pounds, making this a great portable solution in case you want to, go and set up a party or do something at a friend's house. You would only need this and maybe your Bose S1 speaker or your portable mixer, and you're good to go. All the functions are exactly the same. The CPU is the same, the motherboard is the same. Literally it's the same as if you took a computer and put it into a new case. There's no difference in terms of performance here. You have you can update it. You can do all of the same firmware updates that you see on our channel. We're currently running the latest 4.3.2.4 firmware with the YouTube function over here. Everything works as it should. You got full 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi speeds. YouTube works perfectly. And we'll be having 3 different models of this coming out. We'll have an 18-inch, we'll have an 18-inch higher profile model. We're gonna have a 15.5-inch, so it's gonna be about here, and that's gonna be even lighter. The price difference won't be too much. It'll be about $100 difference, but you'll be able to make it even more portable on the go, and they're all gonna have the exact same motherboard, so you won't lose any performance just for going down on the size, which is great. YouTube works perfectly. The new firmware lets you view it on the screen too. Okay, so this is going to retail with an 8 terabyte hard drive at with the RCA mixer at $1,000 US. Without the RCA mixer, this is going to be $900, and we're going to be offering a 4 terabyte option and a 6 terabyte option soon at a $50 increment. So we're gonna have, you know, more flexibility in terms of song selection here. Okay, but even if you had a 4 terabyte or 6 terabyte, the amount of songs you have total, this 41,120 total songs, including your local and your cloud songs, is going to be the same. Okay, it's just going to be a matter of how many local songs you have. This number will change depending on what hard drive size you have. But you can always delete songs, and you can always re-download the ones you want, because they will always be in the cloud for you. They will always be the same total, because you're going to have the same motherboard on all of these. Okay, so keep an eye on the channel, keep an eye on our eBay account. This is gonna be up soon, and it'll be direct delivery to you. Current shipping times with the whole COVID situation is gonna be about 10 to 14 days, sometimes a little bit faster, but it's taking a little bit while for things to get through customs nowadays. So just be patient with it. You'll get a tracking number in 2 days, just like always, but it could take up to 2 weeks now. All right. So if you guys have any other questions, or you have any other features that you want me to show off, I'll show it off in the next video for you. Please comment below, okay? Like and subscribe.